add the music later when I put it on YouTube, and it will be quiet because it won't be. What a weird thing for XSplit to do. It must have
it
to.
Thinks
it
it's
must
being
be.
nice.
Yeah, it's got to be a feature, and I don't know if you could turn it off, but the fact that it normalizes everything, I'm like, weird. Why? Why would you do that to me? Okay, so you guys already know the rules. Folks watching probably know the rules. If not, follow along. We'll probably get them wrong anyway. So I think we did fairly well. You know, easiest game in the world. Looking at you, Murder, Deception in Hong Kong. Yeah, easiest game in the world. I can't get the rules right, but for this, I did pretty well, I think. All right, so we're just gonna. Oh, we need to roll off to do this first. So that was.
Oh, where's our flashy die?
Flashy die on the new luscious yoga mat that we're using as a playmat. By the way, guys, if you want to do a broadcast and you don't want your tablecloth sliding all over creation so that all of this moves constantly, yoga mat, cheaper than tablecloths, soft and smushy, very comfortable, and it makes a great.
No tabletop clips.
And no table clips. So, and I rolled a 5. It's not on screen, but I'm not going first, clearly. Whoa!
Only time.
Now we're gonna have to see tomorrow when we play D&D. We're gonna see if this yoga mat
I hope so.
crits 15.
Maybe.
So all right. So
I feel like I've rolled 15 every single time to try and go first lately.
Weird. 2 15s in a row.
Crazy.
Could that be the next Powerball number?
So 5, 15,
Do you need to pick that
15,
for your losing tickets?
Yes. 5, 15, 15, 20, and the @ symbol.
So you get to start with the
That's
comic
like
track. This is also the
failure.
first player token, so we'll just kind of put that near you.
Alright.
And you get to pick first this mess that I just made. Just a random character. There's a whole bunch. You know, I'm just going to hand you the stack because it's hard to kind of fan it out because it sticks together a little bit. Sort of mix it through and grab one.
Professor Forrestal, archaeologist.
Ooh, an archaeologist. That works for tombs. Then it passes this way.
Oh.
And then I will not look. Just grab something from the middle. Please don't be with a thin gun. I got some weird looking.
Deadeye.
Yeah, he's a. Yeah, his name's Deadeye. Deadeye Marksman.
Huh.
Gee. I wonder what he does.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Ah, I got James Temple.
So how are we?
Nice.
How are we?
Look, I got it all
James Key.
all beautifully organized in a lovely case, so it won't be the mess that it was last time.
Awesome.
This case is way too big, but it actually worked out perfect for this game. I didn't realize how many components were in this
You
game.
found these out for me.
Oh, he's gonna go way.
Not the best spanner.
He's got like crazy eyes going on. He's like, which one?
Oh, this one.
I got Hadish Singh. Or Haji. I got Haji! Pardon me for just butchering that for a second, but...
All the Johnny Quest fans everywhere are going to be like, now I will buy this game.
I am so excited about this right now, you have no idea. Just because of Venture Brothers. Anyway,
Yeah, but he's also the Johnny Quest guy.
well, he is also the Johnny Quest guy, but it's that much funnier if you also watch Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
So we'll do the stats and stuff in a second, but let's read our characters, starting with Ashley. There's a lot of text. You can paraphrase it if you want to, but just kind of read about your person, and they have like you know, they have all kinds of stats you can.
Okay. Well, he's an Aquarius.
Of course.
Um.
All the good people are.
Yeah. Innovative, distant. He's from Phoenix. No, I'm sorry. He's from Alhambra, California. He currently lives in Phoenix.
Alhambra, another very good game.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, publishers of Secrets of the Lost Tomb. I did not mean to advertise another game, but it's a good game. So is this one. Anyway, sorry.
A youth prodigy. He carries 6 PhDs in ancient languages, archaeology, cartography, science, and world cultures.
He's Sheldon, only not quite Sheldon.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Similar facial structure, almost.
So now you have to talk like Sheldon when you play.
Penny. Hear the knocking for the damn yoga mat.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh yeah, there's.
You're gonna have
one
deep one.
6 hours to play a game. No, it's worth it. It's hilarious. Let's see. With extreme respect in regard to the civilizations of old, Dr. Forrestal, I guess I'm saying that right, travels the world looking for artifacts, always being sure to keep the major digs exactly the way they were found. One major notable find of Forrestal's was a group of Egyptian temples found in the Grand Canyon with ties to an ancient race of humanoid dragon creatures.
Ooh.
Trogdor.
I was about to say, it's a D&D character. He found them.
Burninating the countryside. Okay, sorry. This dig was immediately covered up by the directors of the Smithsonian, and Forrestal was ordered to be silent. After this, Forrestal decided that his life mission should be to tell the true history of the world, and not just what the government wished it to be. Fortuitously, his next self-funded expedition led him to the ruins of Puma Punku. I'm not going to try to read the rest of that.
Puma Punku.
Tiahuanaco? He proved that they were the oldest stone structures on Earth, made of granite and diorite, and could only have been cut with diamond-based tools. Yada yada yada.
And stuff happened.
Things and stuff, and museums, and Indiana Jones. Atlantis, the end.
Alright. Sorry, I was just getting our standees at the same time. Okay, so my person is... Oh, James T. Temple. Also known as Deadeye. Wait a minute.
How?
What the?
Are we playing the same guy?
Yeah, this has to be let me see here. That has to be a typo. Because this was James T. Temple, who is also James T. Temple. I'm pretending to be you on the same mission, apparently.
Wow.
Because it says James T. Temple, but it doesn't
You're
look
not
like
going to succeed at pretending to be me. Because I know you're not me. I'm me.
He's from, let's see if we're from the same place. So I was born on November 29th, 1899.
Okay. Steal my birthday.
Princeton, New Jersey.
Yes. Are you now in Hollywood?
Why, yes, I am.
And your call sign is Deadeye, and you're a Scorpio, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So I bet you have no weaknesses, and you're good at audacity?
Maybe. I have 4 audacity.
Well, no, your best attribute is...
Oh. I don't know. Oh,
it does you?
Nope, my best attribute is dexterity. I think I'm a huge typo. Because I have the whole, like... For example, under biography, does it say James T. Temple, adventuring documentarian?
Was conscripted as a soldier?
Deadeye got screwed on his background, so I have no life.
Do you want to just swap him?
No, he's got the right stats. It's just his background. He doesn't know who he is.
He pretends
He thinks he's James T.
Temple.
He literally... So, I shoot things. And apparently I'm schizophrenic. And I think I'm you.
Either that or James T. Temple was who you were before you were turned into Deadeye.
Yeah, maybe you were mimicking me, but we were born the same day, so creepy.
I know.
This is a very supernatural
I
kind of thing.
I kind of want to trade out James T. Temple.
Oh, no, I can still be Deadeye, because our stats, I believe, are different, because I'm 3, 5, 3, 2, 4, so my stats
Your
are
stats
correct.
are insane.
It's just a typo on the back. They misprinted this guy's background.
Yeah.
So, that's too bad, but it does say Deadeye, so I'm Deadeye.
Yeah, well, I'm Deadeye, too.
You shouldn't be, though, because you should be...
That's my call sign.
Oh.
My call
So
sign is
maybe
Deadeye.
they are the same person.
Do yours say date faux birth?
Date
Yep.
no birth?
Date for birth.
Date for birth. It is. We have a date for
I
birth.
didn't even notice that before.
What date for which you were born?
Damn bye. Oh God, we're just gonna call me Marksman. That'll be mine. I mean, mine makes sense because I am a sniper.
You're Deadeye. Yeah.
You know, I bet. How much you want to bet? That's why it got messed up because they called you like your nickname was Deadeye in that thing, and then that one was.
Do you want to do it?
I think I'm supposed. I think my call sign probably should be. I don't know. Mine should be Protector or something.
Yeah.
It's in the back. It says James T. Temple Protector.
So weird.
And yet my call sign is.
So weird. Do you want a different guy?
Well, I was
Girl?
just thinking of getting a different guy just because didn't Sue
Because
have Temple last
Oh
time?
my
I think
God.
she did. She started with Temple, but he died because I got the rules wrong.
Oh,
He
okay.
got destroyed
Oh.
because he permafought something that he didn't have to permafight.
Just wait till you read my like.
Well, I
it's-
mean, I don't mind playing them again, but I just
It's totally up to you.
it was kind of a bummer since I knew he was.
Yeah, he's already been in play, so you can just leave him aside so you don't accidentally draw him again.
I mean, if you
But then again, if you draw Amelia Earhart, you gotta keep her because she's freaking awesome. It's
But
Amelia Earhart.
when I get to this, one, it's awesome that she and I are in the same game together, and two,
Oh, is that why you like looked up when she said the thing about the?
not only that.
Why
but it's
did you
also-
say that,
Why did you get Amelia Earhart?
Lady Lindy?
That's awesome.
She is really fun to play.
She's really fun to
And
play.
it's Amelia Earhart. Come on.
Yes,
She should be there.
I know, but it's just
Do you want a different character?
no, it's just weird that I got the character from
That's
this
how this
scene and the
house
character.
works. Did you not understand?
I
how
know.
the house
Well, just
works?
because I'm sitting in this chair doesn't mean
But
I need to get the same character.
The other thing is, Haji is telepathic.
Dude.
Like, so this is kind of cool. So I'm gonna like I'm reading this description. It's kind of amazing. So anyway, continue with your stuff.
Sorry. So I didn't realize that apparently there are multiple types of gender because apparently I'm a female 7.
Yeah, there's if you go by
So yeah, that's
the
it.
rules from what is it? It's Fahrenheit, whatever, right? Is that the book that it's from?
I can't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't recall seeing anything different on Toro.
Well,
Temple.
these are quite really typed well. Little typo-y.
I still have a date full boat.
I think we all have dateful boats.
Yeah, I think we do all have dates.
That was really hard to say.
Dateful there.
Okay. It is amusing that
Yeah, this guy, he was held up publicly as a fraud, and that's where the Eternal Order of Perseus came into his life.
Amelia Earhart didn't actually disappear. She did it willingly.
Yeah. Well, she didn't disappear, but she
Yeah.
didn't.
She was working
She
for
didn't
my
get
other
lost.
character.
She just
She was doing a
deliberately
job.
left.
Yep, she was doing a job for
Yep.
the other character I played last well,
Yeah.
2 weeks ago actually.
Well,
but-
no, she just landed at the facility you built.
Yeah, but I asked her to go.
Yeah.
Well, my last guy. This guy might think he did because he
thinks he's somebody else.
Yeah, I think it's awesome that
Lady
they have
Lincoln.
like Theodore Roosevelt and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Anywho, so Haji, now
All
we're
right.
up. No longer
So-
traveling with Johnny Quest.
Yes, Haji no longer traveling with Johnny Quest. So Haji Singh is telepathic. He was born on October 31st, so he was born on Halloween in 1887. He's a male he originates from Maratanda, India, and he's currently in Agra, India. His call sign is Maestro.
Cool.
His zodiac is Libra, and he's adventurous and lavish. His best attribute is mythos. His weakness is dexterity. His skills are mind control and teleportation.
Mind control.
And teleportation, yes.
Well, that's perfect for this area.
I
those
know.
Dates.
Biography. Having graduated from Calcutta University with a PhD in theology and ancient languages, Haji began traveling the world seeking to understand more of the universal truths of our existence. On his travels, he became very interested in the teachings of Gandhi. After a chance encounter with the man, Haji told him of his life's mission and asked him if he could provide guidance. Although incredibly busy, Gandhi took the time to ask Haji a few more questions.
Wow.
After hearing all he needed to hear, he knew the man that stood before him had tremendous potential. Although not an official member of the EOP, due to a myriad of varying opinions, Gandhi handed Haji a small slip of paper and said, "All that you seek will be revealed here." Reverently, Haji accepted the offering and continued on his way. When he looked at the paper, it was blank. Question mark. Perplexed, he held on to it knowing that it had deeper meaning, which it had. For 3 days later, a man in glasses named Forrestal approached him.
Wow.
After an awkward question and answer session, Haji presented the paper to Forrestal, to which he shined a special pen light on and proceeded to ask Haji to come with him on a trip and promised all would be explained on the way, and it was. Haji was inducted into the order as an initiate. The order tested him for strengths and weaknesses and discovered Haji had an aptitude toward telekinesis. If properly developed, this skill could have endless applications, and thus Haji began his training and became one of the EOP's premier researchers and field specialists in the art of telekinesis, telepathy, and teleportation.
Damn.
Yep.
That guy's badass.
He is badass. So his powers are teleportation. As a free action, remove a special ability token and move your character up to its full movement. So it's a free action to move. It's just you can do it 3 times per game.
Wow.
And then infinite. Haji's gem. Action. Check either Mythos 2 or for regular monster, or Mythos 3 for a boss monster. Move a creature up to its full movement and it combats one target. See creature versus creature combat.
What?
I can take control of other creatures and make them fight each other. That is the
That's
best thing
awesome.
ever, and I
I'm
can
gonna
do it
give
forever.
You this.
Yes.
Creature versus creature combat's in there.
Okay.
Just hang on to it, you know, if you need it.
Yes. Here,
And I'll take that.
I'll trade back.
Yeah, so I
There
can
we
have
go.
the list of the
All
shopping
right.
stuff.
So that is just
Bad
spectacular.
ass.
All right.
Okay, so now we should have starting items too. I just realized I didn't pull mine, so.
Oh, my starting item is a sword cane.
What? It's great. Dude, that guy just gets better and better.
I know. I'm really happy with Haji.
I'm happy with Haji. Well, that's a military saber. That's not a. At some point, I'm gonna find this stupid rifle that I need. Rifle.
Yeah,
Are you
steal my
are you
rifle, too.
rifling through the items?
Ah!
You know?
You steal my name. You steal my rifle. Come on.
Sword cane. Are you supposed to start with an M141
No,
rifle? Okay.
I did. If I was James
Oh,
T. Temple.
that's true. See, that's weird.
Yeah, you're stealing all my stuff.
But you start with something cool.
You
though,
stole-
don't you? You start with a.
Oh, I start with Amelia's goggles, her leather jacket, and the flight.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say you start with a
Sword cane.
bunch of things.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
That's awesome.
What?
The sword cane is +2 damage, and when you deal the killing blow to a creature, gain 1 audacity.
Wow.
So whenever
Audacity is hard to get, so that's.
I
awesome.
know.
Use the leather jacket, right?
Yep.
And then there should be. You don't get the map. You get what was the other thing you got?
I get the goggles and the flamethrower.
Oh, flamethrower. There we
I would have gotten the map. Did you get the map?
go. Nope.
No. Ah, see, you don't get everything. The real James T. Temple gets. The real James T. Temple gets a map too.
Well, there's the flamethrower.
It's a map. It's a
And
map.
what is your starting item?
This is choose 2.
Okay.
And
So
this
you get
is
a bunch
out
of
of any
stuff?
of these 4?
Out of the 4, yeah.
Okay, so either rope token, map of the tomb's traps. I feel like
Okay.
that would be helpful.
Map.
Fast draw revolver or pith helmet. I guess I'll take the revolver and the map.
Okay.
The rope token might be worth it.
We may actually not need it
Mm.
because we're gonna get gates this time. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
okay.
I haven't done.
What's the
this scenario.
pith helmet?
It gives you +1 to all story checks. It's an adventurer's helmet. You remember
Yeah.
see Jumanji, that guy? that
Oh
was chasing around?
yeah.
What type of revolver was it? I'm sorry.
Fast draw.
Okay, that's this one. And then you also get the map. And then
I just realized your character kind of looks a little teeny bit. Oh, maybe not.
What?
At this from upside down at a quick glance, he kind of looked like Gene Wilder. But
I don't
But
see
the,
that.
but, the
but
more
I can see.
but the more I looked at it,
Let's see.
I realized
I'm
it was
just
not the
looking at
case.
map, I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so here's
Maybe if I
your
was jet
stuff.
lagged.
Yeah, maybe that might be a thing. The Mexico sun did something to my eye.
You didn't drink the tequila, did you?
Maybe.
Why would
You have to drink it.
So this is your search token, by the way. It should be with green pointing up. So, and these are your items. Ashra.
Oh, thank you.
Because this now is a random doodah thing. So what are your powers?
Yeah, I have a 1 power.
Where's that? Sorry.
Yeah, that one is.
Oh, I
The
need,
airstrike.
I need
Yeah.
action tokens.
Yep, I'm gonna do that in just a second.
Where is that at? I'm sorry.
So these are your
These are your
powers.
powers.
Oh, I'll think of something. As a free action, move a special ability token to automatically succeed any knowledge or mythos check.
Ooh.
And it belongs in a museum. If you're to lose courage,
Okay.
you only take half rounded down if you have at least 1. I don't know what that is. Kind of looks like a drum or a cup.
One artifact.
Okay.
So if you have at least one artifact.
You only lose half your half.
And does that have an infinity symbol?
That one does,
Yeah.
yeah. The other one is a
doesn't.
3.
The other one has 3.
Okay, so these are your 3 things. What happens is you put those on the special ability. When you use it, you just take them off. as you
Okay.
spend it. And I think yours is 3 also, Ian?
That is correct.
Do you have anything for the other one or just that one?
The other one is infinite.
Okay, and I think definitely needs 1.
Right. Silver lining is infinite until I lose too much courage.
Okay, there's the 3
Then it's
redeemers,
reversed.
so we can pass those down to the very end of the table.
Can you imagine making airstrike 3 times though?
Oh my gosh, it was way over. I loved it.
Actually, though, I believe there is
There's a
either an
way
item or
I could,
artifact card that gives you replenishes action uses,
Yep.
which would be awesome.
both of mine are infinite. Called shot. Before rolling for dexterity combat, which is what the mini rifle is, you choose one. Do double damage or ignore armor. This may be used once per round. And then, or I can use headshot, which is if you roll successes greater than a creature's fight, which is the teeth marking, I think. Roll a die. On a 5 or 6, destroy that creature.
Oh wow.
Wow.
But the ones that are brought out from the scenario are immune, so the boss monster is immune. And our boss monster is the Herald of Cthulhu, which is just lovely. Yep, your guys go in the middle. What we should do is we move, though. We forgot to do this last time, and I'd really like to remember to do this time. Is as you move through rooms, fly your characters this way. In here
Oh,
doesn't
so
matter.
so we
So
can
you know
see
who's who.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, you can kind of. It still doesn't
can
show up
still see
very
each
much,
other.
but I think because all they see is a line. If you do it this way.
Right.
I mean, at least they know like you're blue. And
Yeah.
you're, you know.
Same thing with creature fights. When we're not fighting, we'll just leave them this way. But when we fight one, can we lie it down just so they can see what we're fighting
Yeah,
while
of
we're
course.
doing it? And again, they can't read the numbers or anything. We'll still
Right.
need to read that to the folks watching. But I think that way it'll just make it a little less dull. And I think most of us are showing, like Ashley and my characters are showing on the screen, and Beth's.
I can move mine.
I'm not sure if you can get yours to show unless you go up to the right of the gate.
So,
If you go up a little teeny bit more. There you go. Now we're all showing. Because I think if you went up right under the gate, you'd probably end up having to move.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna put tiles there at some point. All right. So the scenario we're gonna do is a hard difficulty.
Alright, sorry.
And it's
Did
called The
Courage
Legend
do
of Herathulhu, the Herald of Cthulhu. What happened?
No, I was
Yeah,
making
one.
sure she said her.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Courage. You want to be in the positive if it says.
I don't remember what this is for.
What is that?
The method.
The green thing.
Oh,
on the
this is new. This is for this.
Oh, okay.
This is
That
not
explains
new.
why I don't remember what it does.
Nope, you should not know what it's for yet. We're going to use those to close gates. It's very much like some of those other types of Cthulhu games that are out there, like Elder Sign and things. You need these to be able to prevent the minions of Cthulhu from coming in. We have lots of them.
Okay.
We'll stack them over here that we got to deal with. Which is going to be loads of fun. Yes, this is a very complex, difficult scenario, which I think will be fun because, you know, if we lose, we lose. That's okay. Okay, so here's the kind of the setting. In these omens, the Eternal Order of Perseus and their psychics, adepts, and mediums have seen flashes of a terrifying beast, a creature of vaguely anthropoid outline, but with an octopus-like head whose face is a mass of feelers, whose body was scaly and rubbery-looking, with prodigious claws on hind and forefeet, and long, narrow wings on his back. Now, this beast is not on our plane of existence. It is seen as a nightmare corpse. It is seen in the nightmare corpse city of Ryla, a city of cyclopean ruins and massive, awesome architecture, built measureless eons ago by loathsome shapes that seeped down from the dark stars. This city, usually found only in Nightmare, has merged with our plane through a portal located in the tomb on an island in the Atlantic. Voila. There's the portal, right next to Ian's character.
Well, it explains it. I'm the psychic. I must be one of the people that dreamed about
you're
it.
like, we gotta go. Its influence is evidence in the inhabitants of the tomb, and their already horrific forms become even more terrifying. Energy streams from the Gate Primus, which is that gate right there is going to be called the Gate Primus in this particular scenario. Morphing these beings both mentally and physically into servants of the almighty Cthulhu. Your team must travel to the legendary tomb and find a way to prevent the oncoming Ancient One. The antediluvian tomes reveal that the only way to stop his return is to close the gate portals of the dream world and defeat Cthulhu's great and powerful herald, Herathulhu. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons even death may die. These words of power are written in the shape of a pentacle on a shattered piece of ancient stone with strange, powerful runes carved in it. Each got one. The writings describe the shape as an elder sign. The elder signs are the only means of sealing the gate portals, preventing Cthulhu from coming through to decimate our world. Enter the gate portals and use the power of the elder signs to close them. If luck is not with you in finding the elder signs, defeat the gate guardians in the other planes. Quickly close those portals before the gate guardians can release Herathulhu, whose only goal is to herald the coming of the great Cthulhu. If nothing else, Herathulhu must be defeated at all costs. So we've set up the tomb, and then we're going to be using this book actually a lot in this particular scenario because we'll be reading to each other different elements of the story as the game progresses.
Okay.
Now this is going to be a little bit different. When you go into portals and you work on the portals, the person to your left will be reading that stuff instead of the person to your right, like with these cards.
Okay.
So we're adding Arabian Nights.
We are. We're going to games together. So our primary mission is to enter the gate portals and close them. Now right now they're not open. We don't have them on the board, but we're going to find them. And then,
So technically they are open.
Yeah, well there's one big gate that's open. We can get that shut as well. Each closing requires an elder sign. So right now we have enough to close 3 gates. We need to close at least 5. 3, I meant 4, because I can't currently count. I didn't count myself. I have
This is not one of the games where you don't count.
Apparently any game is a game she doesn't count.
I don't count.
She may count, just count well.
Now, over time, gates will spawn and produce deformed creatures that do the bidding of the Master Cthulhu. We will succeed if we close enough gates before Herathulhu awakens. We need to try to do 5, I believe is the target number. But even if he does awaken, closing gates hurts him. So if he's awake and running around, if you close a gate, he takes 10 points of damage.
Nice.
He's nasty. If we cannot close enough gates in time, we must either defeat Herathulhu himself or defeat the Gate Guardians and close Gate Primus to stop the flow of madness. So the win conditions. Close 10. Oh, okay, I was wrong. It's close 10 gate portals, not 5. If we close 10 gate portals before Herathulhu awakens, we win. By the way, he wakes up if that hits a 6, just like the other guy. So that's fun. So if the comet track hits to 6, Herathulhu opens, and there's other things that can cause him to come out. If we defeat 5 of the Gate Guardians, which will close Gate Primus, that will also be a win condition. So there is a 5, it's just the Guardians. So even if you fail to close the gate after you defeat the Guardian, defeating the Guardian still counts towards victory. Or the last choice is we defeat Herathulhu once he awakens. Excuse me. We lose if 13 gate portals are open at the end of the tomb phase, any of the tomb phases, or if all players are dead or have fled the tomb after Herathulhu awakens. There are a couple special rules that are a little bit different from the base game. Creatures can spawn in any room with a gate portal on it, and the gate portal for this game, we're going to be using those gold quest markers. So if we have a room with one of these little tiny tokens, that means there's a gate active.
Okay.
So if there's one of these, monsters can spawn in these rooms in addition to the red rooms.
Okay.
And all of the regular rules apply. So if we have multiple legit locations to place the monster, we get to pick where they go. And the Gate Primus gives a +1 to the monster's courage attacks while it's open. So every monster we fight, we have to add 1 to the amount of courage they nail us for.
Okay.
No matter where in the tomb they are.
Yep. Yeah. Brutal. Now, after Herathulhu awakens, if an adventurer dies or flees the tomb, the player cannot choose another adventure. It's actually similar. I think the other boss did the same exact thing. And then we have things that will come up that we don't have to deal with right now, but we will be reading some text from this. So I'm just going to keep this nearby. Right there, I think. Whoops. Mark all the monsters into the abyss is what I just did.
Yay,
So
we
if you
win!
guys want to take a quick look at Herathulhu and just see how nasty he is.
I'm just gonna call him Herathulhu.
Herathulhu?
I hope he doesn't mind, but I'm not gonna.
I have a feeling that he
Herathulhu.
may take umbrage, but what are you gonna do? You're trying to kill him anyway. Herathulhu, his special ability is he may move through gates as if they were doors to an adjacent room tile. Damage dealt by Herathulhu in combat is dealt as courage loss instead of health. So he just scares you to death. That's so cool.
She's gonna win if he gets us all to run out of the tomb anyway, so.
Yeah. His movement is 1. He's very slow because he's gigantic.
Right.
His courage damage is 5, 6 if Primus is if Primus is open. We would, if it's closed, we would win anyway. Yep. His fight is 10. His defense is 2. His health is 45. And I forgot what this little flip thing is. What is that? But it's a 3. Shoot, I can't remember what that is. And he gives 23 of those little life souls, so he's quite rewarding. Yeah.
He punts Tarus.
He's
Yeah.
He's got a
Tarus.
foot. I mean, he can punt Tarus, gnomes, and goblins. He's got a foot 3.
All right, so I think
Or
we're
you can
ready
punt
to start.
anything that's 3 feet or less.
Yeah.
That's-
And Ashley goes first.
Okay.
So remember, when you do an action, you flip that over so you know how many you have left. And movement is an action.
I guess I will move.
Okay, so flip over 1, and you can move up to 4. If you explore, remember I'll slide this over to you.
Are we allowed to carry more than one of these? Like, is there a point to going into that room together, more of them, or
Yes,
only once
yes,
we've
you can.
used one? Okay.
Okay, so this is 2, and then if I wanted to move again, I have to explore.
Yes.
Okay. So this map thing, it says when exploring a room, you may choose to discard the room tile and draw a new one. I'm assuming that's after I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. And can I get like a counter for this? Because it has 3.
You turn it. What you do is
Oh, okay.
You turn
so
it as
put
you
it on
use it.
0 for now.
Yep.
Okay. I guess I'll explore.
So the room that you have is Leif Erikson's grotto, and it's a scenario one, so it will start a scenario. And you'll also get a +1 movement reward for going into the room.
So you should do it this way. So you've used it once, so now you have 2. And then you use it another one.
Yeah.
But I didn't use it because that's you can choose
But
to
wait.
discard. Oh, when I do. Okay.
Yeah, you keep it face up, and then you just turn it as you use it to show what you have left.
Okay.
Because you had turned it to 0, and that's why I was just making sure you should turn it the other direction instead.
Yeah, you start with the uses, and you subtract the uses as you turn it.
That makes sense.
So this actually might be worth, although it has a scenario effect that goes off, it might be worth it to do it anyway, just for the +1 movement that you get.
Okay.
It's up to you.
You can only use the map 3 times, so you might as well see it for something really horrible.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so put that. You can put it in any orientation you want. I did it that way for
That's
the words,
fine.
but so you move in, and you'll get a +1 movement token immediately. I just have to find that. That's the compass, right? Looks like a compass woman.
Yes.
So this goes by your movement skill. So now you have movement of 5. And then if it levels up again, you just flip it over and it gives you a +2.
Cool.
We were usually leaving them on the symbol since it has the symbol on it. And
Yeah,
just makes
that
it
way you
easier
don't
to-
have to look. You
Yeah,
don't
like
have to
this
worry
way.
about missing your numbers.
Yep.
If that makes sense. Okay, so scenario 1.
Nothing.
Oh, that's
you
a
can do whatever
Mythos
you
one.
want.
That's why it confused me.
Oh, did I give you the wrong one?
It's fine. I mean,
Yeah. You did. You gave her
I can
Mythos.
still tell
I
where
thought
it
I
is.
pulled the-
So.
No, well, the Mythos and this compass look really similar on the small
The
ones.
one that's
I'm
actually,
so
it's actually
bored.
straight up and down, not kind
Not
of
kinda
curved at an
curvy.
angle. Do you want me to?
It's not a big deal. Like,
You want me to look at
Yeah,
it?
why
While
don't you guys
read the
think?
scenario?
That's just why I didn't
Right.
realize what he was
Yeah,
saying.
if you
'cause
want to
he
be
was
the
saying
maker,
the
that would be
same
awesome
symbol.
because I don't see them very well.
Okay, where are
They're on the bottom.
they?
They're little stupid teeny little circles.
That's why you had Sue and I doing it last time.
Oh, so a portal does appear there.
You see still?
That is why I had.
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I need one of the gold tokens because we do actually. That does open a gate.
The
A
gold.
little gold triangle. Yep. Thank you. So this is our first gate.
Oh, they're all, okay, so they're also color coded. That helps.
Yes. That's our first gate, and we get a base monster in there. And it's an adventure snake.
Yay! I love the adventure
I love the
snakes.
adventure snakes. Can I please have a red base?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, do we care about the bases if we're just gonna put them down?
Well, yeah, because we'll stand them up when we're not fighting them. So right now she doesn't have to fight it, although she can. Here's what happens when you fight an adventure snake. They're actually called quest anacondas. You roll your attack. You do lose 1 courage, but you get it back if you beat them. But if you win the snake, you get to draw a treasure. Because apparently he's eating a treasure. He only has to fight it. They're pretty weak. 1 defense, some health. So you can choose to fight him if you want to. You do not have to.
Sure.
Do you want to fight him?
Yeah. So I put the
Okay.
courage down now.
Yeah, you move the courage down 1. And you'll need to flip over one of your action tokens because it does take an action to fight.
Exploring didn't count as an action, right? Because it was part
No,
of my
it's
movement.
part of your movement.
Okay.
It's why it ends your movement because
That's what I thought.
you're spending the time exploring.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got the snake fighting you, and so what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll your combat dice. Do you want to use a weapon? Do you have a weapon?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
It's +2 attack.
Yeah.
It looks okay.
The teeth. Is it a teeth? Huh?
Because I moved, and then she said to flip an
Because she's
action over to
attacking.
fight him.
She can use multiple actions in one thing, or does she have to wait for it to go around?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Just kidding.
That's right. Sorry, it's been a while.
No, just
Remember,
making sure.
remember her disclaimer at the front. Don't watch this for the rules.
Sorry, I don't know
Okay.
what the hell I'm doing. No, but I forgot. Everybody does one action, then we do them again.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just keep going
So you
around.
can find them next time, or somebody else can find them. It's totally up to them.
Yep.
So these don't need to be rolled. Do we want to get the possibility of multiple gates early on and just fight them?
What do we have to do to actually get the Elder Signs? Do we just walk into that
I
room?
think we
and
just
take
walk.
them?
I think we just hand
Or
our.
do we have to? Or I mean, do we have to buy them? Do we have to?
It doesn't
Do
say.
anything for them? 'Cause we should
not.
grab some before we go wandering around. If we have to close.
Oh, I forgot to read also. There's something that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Of course there is.
Well, it's not like a bad thing, but all sound seems to die out as the adventure snake appears. As your ears pop, so does the world in front of you. Reality and existence as you know it seems to rip, roll, and tear. Time and space move aside as an otherworldly gate portal opens, surrounded by swirling electricity and mesmerizing visions of wonder and awe-striking landscapes. You snap out of a trance-like state. The strongest of wind blasts from the gate, and a terrifying creature advances towards you. It's not that terrifying. It's an adventure snake.
No, it's a independently moving tentacle. with
That's
fires.
right.
With
It
fires.
looks like a snake, but it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You can't. Your mind can't comprehend it, so,
So
it
assumes
interprets
it's
it as
a snake. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it
What we actually find out is that it's actually a tentacle still attached to something in the portal. It's just
Mhm.
taking just a
That's why
tentacle
it's
and attacking it.
That's why there's a gate in the room.
It doesn't look
Basically,
like
because
there's
we're
any
going,
special rules for...
Does it say on the thing? Like, how do you get
No,
this
because
tentacle?
this is for when you run into it normally, when you pull it as a map
Uh-huh.
tile. Yeah, it doesn't have any specifics. It looks like you just go in there and
Atrium of
take
the
one.
Elder Sign.
Okay.
I would assume you need to use an action to pick it up, though, like any
Right.
other item, though.
That makes sense.
The Seal of Solomon Search.
Yeah, that's a different...
That's
It's
yeah.
we actually were doing that last game. That's how we got one of our things.
Multiple names.
Yep. So yeah, we don't do anything special except for spend an action to pick one up.
Okay.
As far as I can tell, I mean,
Do these things trigger when we go in? Is that
No.
something?
No.
Oh, they trigger when you flip them.
yeah, when you
Okay.
first explore, whatever's down here triggers, and then this happens, and it happens in that order. So your exploration thing happens, and then possibly a scenario thing, and that only happens one time unless it tells you to leave a token here
Right.
that will have it
Yeah,
multiple
traps.
traps.
Go up multiple times.
So yeah, so we don't have to worry about that. So I don't know that we want a bunch of gates out, but I might do explore to one room and see what happens. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh.
And is it an action to close the gate with the stone with the?
Yeah, there's to close the gate, spend an elder sign, returning it to the box, so it goes out of the game. And the compartment I have for the elder signs is where those gray tokens are, which we will also be using in this game.
Oh, you know what? That's the reason why we don't want to necessarily stock up on elder signs right away, because if a character has them all, we're not gonna have to get that character to get the elder signs instead of because
Yeah.
we only have the number that we need to be able to seal all the
Correct.
gates. So yeah, that makes sense. So
Yep.
we would really want to grab them as we need them for the most part.
Yeah.
I have 13.
We have 13 total on the
Yeah.
board.
There's 9 there.
Oh, plus the ones we have. Okay.
Yes.
So all right, so we have a few extra.
Yeah, we have 3 extra.
I mean,
so
if
close the
we
gate.
each had 2,
Yeah.
that's at least a decent amount.
Yeah. To close the gate, spend an elder sign, returning it to the box. Nothing other than the elder signs may be used to close gate portals. If Herathulhu has spawned, closing a gate deals 10 damage to him. Oh, gaining more elder signs. Any adventurer on the atrium of the elder signs can take an elder sign without spending an action token. Each adventurer can only carry 1 elder sign.
Okay.
So it's a free action, but you can only have 1 at a time.
That makes more sense.
The atrium holds a limited number of elder signs. Once one is taken, it can never again be placed in the atrium. And so it looks like it's a free action to close the gate too. You have to probably fight the monster first, I guess. Well, maybe not. Let me just see. You must combat the gate guardians never enter the tomb. Instead, place the guardian listed near your adventure sheet. Oh, so that's near you. Sorry. So none of us can fight that other than her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You must combat the gate guardian until it dies, you die, or you evade it. When 5 Gate Guardians have been defeated, no further Gate Guardians can be challenged. If you would defeat or evade the Gate Guardian, you can then close the portal as normal. So you're responsible for that portal.
Okay.
Oh, so that's interesting. So once you spend a sign, you were going to want to go back and get another one before you start exploring other areas because you could get stuck. And if you defeat the Gate Guardian, not only because he's an adventure one, you get the item, but if you defeat a Gate Guardian, you also get an artifact.
Nice.
And Guardian artifacts can be used as normal. So what'll happen is, if she gets an artifact, you'll grab one of those gray circles, those quest tokens, and give it to her, and she's going to put it on the artifact, because we can find artifacts too. Artifacts that are from...
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's it. It looks like it's got like a map or something on it, or the symbol of the group that we're in. So what you're going to do is, let's pretend this is an artifact. You'll just place the silver token on it, and you can use it as a normal artifact, or you can use it to help close the Gate Primus.
Okay.
And that is, let me see. Sorry, let me just check. Gate Primus.
So you're going to cut the snake off and then turn it into a staff.
Yep. Any adventurer in the Arc portal can drop a Guardian artifact there without spending an action token. Dropped Guardian artifacts cannot be picked up. When the Arc portal holds 5 Guardian artifacts, that's why we have to defeat 5. Gate Primus closes and Herathulhu is removed. The players immediately win. And once we've defeated 5 Gate Guardians, we cannot fight any more of them. So you're going to be limited to 5 artifacts. So yeah, so maybe this isn't as hard as it says hard, but you know what? I'm not gonna say anything because if I do us all by saying something, so I'm gonna shut right up now and just take my turn. Close this. We just gained a follower. Light on G is following us now. Welcome. Thank you. If you've never played this game rules. Okay, so let me just figure out. I think I'm gonna move up this way. And yeah, so that'll be what we're moving this for, so I can go into. That's a level 2, so we gotta discard that. That's a level 2. Yeah, I'm gonna go north. I want to try to keep it bunched up. Will we ever find a level 1? There we go. Mount Olympus. I'm gonna go to Mount Olympus. And it is also
fighting one god with another.
Apparently, yeah, I'm going to. So I'm gonna put this. Ooh, Zeus's Bolt Search. So there must be some sort of quest or scenario where you're dealing with the Olympian gods. Whoops. Sorry. So I'm gonna go here. That was my action, by the way. I did not. Thank you. Let's see what spawns. I'm gonna have to fight something because it's gonna spawn a gate. I'm not gonna read the electricity thing because we've already read it once. But basically, time warps. I pass out. I wake up and something's in front of me. And what could it be? A poisonous spider.
Are we sure it's supposed to? Not that I'm trying to mess this up. It is a base creature? Okay, just making sure.
Oh, wait, no, I am doing it wrong. Hang on, let me have those back. It's base creature from the ones I pulled from Gate Guardians. Can I get the snake back? I did this wrong. Again, remember that rule we talked about?
I was like, it seemed weird to me that we could potentially have quest snakes as guardians.
That's way too easy. So, although I do believe there is a poison spider in here. So, what I'm going to do is take the base dudes.
So I guess my anaconda don't want none.
You're going to get...
Unless you got tentacles, huh?
A siren.
Anyway, it's wrong kind of siren.
Just like a GM from City of Heroes. And I'm going to fight a Menacing Mist. So Menacing Mist,
that's what happens when Ash doesn't grow up.
If on the same level, all adventurers with a Mythos 3 or lower must spend all actions to move to this creature's room.
Oh, lovely. So you might not have been able to explore.
Yeah, I might not have. No, I would not have been able to.
Nope.
So I gotta.
You would have literally moved into her room. So.
Yep.
Well, at least that stops that process.
Sorry. Okay, so do I just go straight to that room? Is that what it says?
You must use all of your actions.
Adventurers with 3 or lower must spend all actions to move. I think I can all actions, so I just keep on going.
Yeah.
I don't think I can fight that though. Can I?
Doesn't sound like it.
How the heck do I do that?
Does it say in the rules that you can't fight it, or?
Well, it says it doesn't ever enter the tomb. So essentially, she went through the portal. So I just have to go there and wait.
Or can you go through a portal that's open?
I'm gonna assume I can.
Because my assumption is that it's not quote unquote in the tomb.
Yeah.
But that if you're in that room, you're in the gate.
So I could go in there and fight it.
I would
if I
think.
fail it, we basically be fighting it together.
Right.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah, that makes
it
sense.
is-
That
it
makes
is
a
a
lot more
siren.
sense story.
It
It's
is
just
a siren pulling you
basically.
in.
If I'm understanding this correctly, the gate guardians aren't going to leave the room that has and actually
They're
go
guarding
into
the
the
gate.
tomb. They're staying
Right.
in the gate.
They're
guarding
So I
literally-
think that's what that means. It's not saying that you can't go in and fight it. It's just that it's not going anywhere but the gate that it
Okay.
came from.
So I will go in here.
Yes.
Which basically means everybody's going to have to fight that thing.
Yes,
Except for
because
me.
the siren is going.
If only we could spawn another monster in that room, I'd be all set. Just do that. Go, kill it.
You can go to Mount Olympus if you want one of your own.
Well, considering the fact that I'm gonna be exploring a room probably, because I'm gonna use one of my free ones to move first, and then
Cool.
do something else after.
All right. Beth.
I have no
Go.
choice but
Join
to
us.
go. Because I have those too.
It's like the Brady Bunch. You've got like all these windows, but you should go down here so you can look up.
All right. So that's all you can do.
That's all I can
Yep, we
do.
literally have
All
to
right.
go there.
So, I don't because my mythos is high enough.
Oh, this is a more complex game than Light is used to, so hopefully you enjoy this. I was just looking at
Yeah.
his message in chat, or her message, I'm sorry. His or her. This is actually
I wonder.
isn't that complex, to be honest. It seems that way when we talk about it, but once you've played it, it's actually pretty simple. I get the rules wrong a lot because that's what I do. I'm a walking, talking rules meme.
So here's that. So take
But-
me and go one over. So
This
one.
way?
Yep.
Okay. And then Mount Olympus.
Will appear.
Yeah, we have to make sure that we line it up so it doesn't seal anything. So we would have to go. Oh, it is going to seal no matter what. So we're going to do it that way. We have to line up the greens. So what that means is this is as far south as we can go.
Yeah. For that. Through
room.
that path. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it can connect to all the rooms or no?
No, this is it. That's it.
Just
as
this
far as
and the
yeah.
other. Okay, that's fine too. All right. So we have another gate and another monster, correct?
Yep.
So the other monster that
Is going to be.
is going to be something.
Well,
Well, that's really
let's not
interesting,
shuffle
though.
That. We don't want to shuffle the reds.
Because my power contradicts the entry of the tomb thing.
What do you mean?
Because I take a creature, move it its full movement, and make it attack something. So
Well,
I can yank.
you're moving something that's in the tomb, though.
So we're gonna have
No,
to
it
get
doesn't
blood.
specify that. It just says move creature. Period. It does not specify a creature in the tomb.
Yeah,
think
but
the
this
Guardians
particular scenario,
Probably
because,
override that.
yeah, I would
Not
say
according
they
to the
do.
rules. According to
Well,
the rules, the cards negate the anything
It's
else.
true, but I don't think it would work for this one because they literally are in another dimension.
Yeah, I mean, logically
I
that makes sense,
Guess
but
you could do it, but
Thematically, I think that's.
thematically it makes sense. Thematically and logically it makes sense.
yeah.
So I'm okay with it. I'm just saying that technically, according to the thing, it says that I can just be like, nope, I'm gonna come beat him.
Time to test that shoot your eye out theory.
Right?
That's what it has for special ability.
Really?
Yeah, it's just every time.
Looking
It's
at
a
what?
tomb's eye.
A tomb's eye. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a beholder.
It's like a
Oh,
weird,
geez.
like soccer ball.
Of course it's a beholder.
but with no
Of course he gets
tentacles
a beholder.
because Herathulhu's like, no, girlfriend, you don't get as many tentacles as I do.
Right?
No eye stalks for you. You just get one eye. It's like a
Yep.
beholdy.
Alright. And I'm trying to make sure, so the 2 thing is 2 extra damage, so does that mean 2 extra dice when I
Two
attack?
extra dice. Yeah. Yeah. It will specifically say damage, but it's basically giving you 2 extra combat.
Okay. So, that was my free. Does anything happen when I, normally? Like, is there anything exploring-wise? I don't think there is, but...
Nope, because this is a scenario tile, basically.
Okay. So, if that's the case, then... I guess I'll just straight up use my...
You won't fight them? Because you can, right?
Yeah.
Because the other thing was a free movement,
Right. Just to be... So... Actually, I'm curious. Let me look at the creature combat thing just to make sure, because I'm curious if it goes back to where it was afterwards, because if it does, then it's fine. But no, I doubt it, but... No, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to attack the dang thing. Alright,
Oh, I took
so,
that.
I need 4
card I
dice.
didn't need to.
Yeah, because you
That's
haven't
right,
gone into
yeah.
combat yet. Which I will lose 4 courage, which sucks, but...
You're like an eyeball! Wah!
Be like, I don't. What is
Oliver's
that
eye is after me.
Alright.
Reminds me of the cover of a trip to the moon.
All of the things sticking out of its
Yeah.
eye. The rocket.
So,
No successes?
First you count all your 5s and 6s.
Which I don't
See
have.
There are
if he
none.
does damage to you. So.
which I should have. Alright, this is gonna be really stupid, but I'm gonna spend 1 to reroll,
Mhm.
and another 1 since I have the ability, if I get killing blows, to get it back, to make a force count.
Okay.
And I got 1 success.
Ouch.
The critical success, though, right?
It is a critical success, so it bypasses armor, but that is all, and you know what? I don't care.
Yeah, because doesn't he do a lot of damage?
Yeah, I think so. What does he do? He has no defense.
His bite is
1, actually, so.
Oh.
Nah, I'm good.
You have to reroll
Actually, I
all
won't
of
take
them
any
if you do
damage.
that, right?
Yeah.
With the 1 success, I don't take any damage anyway. Because he only deals 1.
He deals. Oh, so you have. I'm confused.
I got
Oh,
1
sorry.
success.
Yeah.
So he doesn't deal any damage to me. I hurt him for 1 because he has no shields.
Yeah.
And because that was a crit anyway. Alright, that works.
Yeah. And
So
then
I need a
1 damage.
damagey token.
Little blood token. Sorry, Ashley. Did you ask a question that I completely ignored?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
The foot thing is their movement.
Oh.
Is it just the one?
What was I thinking? The compass.
No,
thing?
no. That's the soul thing.
What's the compass thing on the top? I thought the compass
The
thing was the
compass
device.
thing. Oh no, the compass thing is. I don't know what the one is.
It's in. Can I have the rule book?
Yeah.
I forgot what it is. I forgot that's a believe it existed. Because, you know. Again, that's a rule, so. Oh, it's the evasion difficulty.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Alright. Your turn again. Or no, Tomb Face.
Now it's the Tomb Face. So, you're on her right, so you get
I thought it wasn't that until we used all our actions, no?
No.
Oh.
Well, current player reads this.
Wait,
so.
is it Tomb Phase at the end of each round? At the end of each action, or is it the end of each
According
round?
to the rule book, I
I
thought
think
it
it's
was...
the end of each round.
I think
she's right.
No, I think it might be. I think it might be all of our actions first. Let's double check. Blah 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 blah.
I skimmed through a PDF of it before I came over.
Yeah, I think the Tomb Face starts after all the actions. So
Yeah,
the
because I think we
adventure
only went
phase-
through 2 or 3.
Yeah. It's at the end of all the actions.
Okay.
I know something.
Yay. Alright, so go.
Okay. So I need to
It's only been
fight
2 weeks
the
since we played. I can't believe
Fight
it
the
can't
siren.
Yes, I can believe it. You can fight her if you want to. Yep.
So I have to have 3 successes to be there?
No, so she has no toughness, so whatever successes you do deal damage to her. Her health is 5, so you have to do 5
okay.
damage to her total. The 3 is how much damage she deals to you, so if you don't have at least 3 successes, you're going to take damage.
Okay.
And the rest of us, if you can't kill her, we can fight her because
Right.
we're technically in the same area.
Mhm.
Because I have 1, and then this gives me +2. So you 3 dice.
Oh,
There you
I
go.
hear that.
You could avoid her.
Oh, yeah, we can just pass them out. We're good.
I could avoid it, but
Well, if
Actually,
she kills
no.
her, though, we can shut the gate.
No, and her action, if she doesn't use her action to combat it, she
Okay.
has to just use her action to move and
Oh,
to
right,
stay in that
that's
room.
right. Oh, yeah,
So
that's
it's a
right.
waste.
Yeah. Cyrus, yes.
well
Nice.
then, this mat is good for me.
Wow.
That
Yeah.
man loves you.
D&D tomorrow is going to be amazing. I'm
Yes.
just going to say.
So that's 3 points of damage, and you take no damage.
Awesome.
Wow. Did you lose your courage, though? Because you do have to do that.
Oh.
Yeah, you do lose.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. When you face a monster, you only lose the courage from that type of monster once.
Okay. Cool.
You lost 2. You use whatever her courage
Oh.
value is. So.
Okay. Okay.
And you get back half of whatever.
Once she
When
dies.
she-
Well,
when she dies.
yeah.
And you did 3 damage to
Well,
her?
if she kills her. Like, if I
Right.
kill her, then...
Then you just get
She
1.
gets 1.
Yeah. Which is half of it anyway. So
Yeah,
That's
let's
true.
put it next to her.
Nice.
everybody gets 1.
Alright, I will probably end up attacking her, too, because that's all I can do. You do have to flip over an action token, though. It's a tick one. Alright, so in combat, oh, I lose that because I'm going to lose, what is it, 2 for her? Right?
Courage?
Yeah.
Yeah, bummer. If I could have stayed up here, I would add my knowledge to my dexterity for combat for some reason. Oh, I guess it makes sense if you're a marksman.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need 2 more dice, please.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I want to use the rifle, but I think when using this weapon, you may do combat from either an adjacent room or the same room as your target.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool.
And it's +5 combat.
Oh, so you could attack my guy or your guy.
Yeah.
Although I assume that with the siren you have to attack her.
I have to attack her because right now because my mythos is too low. Okay. Oh yeah, it wouldn't work because I'm not in. He's not in the room with you. He's in the room with you, but not in the room with. Like I'm not. He's not in a room.
Right, technically,
So,
that's right.
So this kind of makes sense that you would only use this once. If it's a +5, like it's OP, but it doesn't have a swamp rats. No swamp rats. That's what it says. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna find anything else this turn. So I'm going to do +5 dice. 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's 6.
You need 2 to kill her, right?
How many did you?
7.
I thought you said you only needed active.
I
But
wasn't going
if
to,
she uses the rifle, she just...
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
fight anything else. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can 2 more after that. Whoops. What was
Crit?
that? That's a crit.
Yep, that's a 6.
I love this map.
Mhm.
So crit,
And that's a crit?
crit, crit, crit.
Wow.
5. Does she have any defense? Because I did roll 2 ones.
No.
No.
All right, might as well roll the other 2, see what I get. A 4 doesn't count, and a 3 doesn't count. So I just did 4 damage to her.
And
So
that
she's
kills
dead.
her.
Yep. We will each. I think I'm doing this wrong. Courage, we each gain back half of what we lost. It's the souls that everybody gets. I
Right,
get
you
whatever
get-
the souls are,
which
so I
is
get
3.
3,
And
and
everybody
Ashley
else
gets
gets
1, and you
Or-
get 1. Because technically she's in there with us.
Yeah.
So what are
So I lost
The
2
souls are the
courage,
diamonds.
so I
Those are
gain 1.
diamonds. Oh, yep, you'll gain 1 because we lost 2. And then. Thank you.
So I don't
Oh,
get
actually, I
it?
get 3
Oh,
because
okay.
I killed it.
I get 1.
Yep.
And I don't get any courage, even though I watched you kill it.
No,
Yeah,
because
you
you
lose it.
didn't engage in it, yeah.
And then,
It's not possible to gain courage from fighting monsters.
Yeah, you can't gain it. You can only regain. So if you're below your starting courage, you can
Yeah.
get you.
Is her out of the game now?
For now, yeah, because she's a gatekeeper.
And now she gets... you get
actually, I would get the artifact.
You get an artifact, yes. Guardian artifact.
Zeus's lightning bolt.
That's funny.
That's very ironic.
Yes.
+6 ignores armor. I have to tap. Not tap. I mean exhaust. I didn't say tap, and why am I looking at my computer?
Because that's where the people are having the conversation with you.
When you deal damage to target, also deal all other targets in the room the same damage.
That's awesome.
No. Oh,
Oh,
if it says
all
targets.
targets.
If it says targets, it's okay. As long as it's not creatures.
Yeah. Yeah, so that.
Because that would have hurt.
Yeah, so creatures, that would be horrible. But it says targets. And I need a gray thingy to put on it, please. And I'll use my elder sign,
To seal.
to seal that gate.
Can you? Oh, yes, we have
Yep.
to.
So we need to keep track of these, so I'm just gonna put these up here to keep track of the sealed gates. And then if you could just put that, it goes in the same containers where the gray circles go. And that's my action.
Okay.
Now we can start doing other things.
No, there's nothing in this room, so...
You can search the room if you want to.
So wait, we can close 10 gates to stop it.
Yes.
Or we can get 5, but it says specifically we can't kill more than 5 gate guardians.
You kill 5 gate guardians to get the amount of artifacts you need, you just
Right.
chuck them into the gate.
You can't get any more artifacts.
You can get
Oh, you
other
still-
artifacts, you just can't get gate
Oh, I
guardian
guess I
artifacts.
misheard the thing. I thought it was, it's just the artifacts that you don't, the gate guardian artifacts you don't get. It's
Right.
not that the gate guardians don't still, you can still fight the gate guardians.
Yeah, you
don't
just
get
can't
anything.
challenge them for an artifact.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So... Alright, so do we want to find another gate?
Yeah, it's totally, yeah, well, it doesn't hurt. I mean,
You also have the ability to come in.
yeah,
and
you
try
can
and
go
help
in and
clear
fight
mine.
his thing with him.
Although it's a 4 courage loss, so you might as well just let me keep fighting it. If you want.
Yeah, because he won't lose any more courage.
Yeah.
Right, because I'm already... Well, I mean, I'm going to lose anyway if I fight something anyway, but right now I'm at a +1 to everything, so... I think that. But, yeah. I mean, I have silver linings, so I might as well look around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, are you searching?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna find find a new.
Roll a die.
No, she's gonna explore a room.
Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I was gonna go find a new room.
Okay. Which way do you want to go? You can go down. You can move up here if you want to get some stuff up there.
Does it matter if I go down?
And you can go this way. It's just where you want to put the tile.
Yeah.
You can literally go. You can put a tile here. You can put a tile here. You can move if you want to start getting some tiles up there.
Yeah, I mean, I can just let him go over. I'll go over this way.
Okay.
Down this way.
All right. So put you right there, and you get a ceiling spike trap. You will need to make a knowledge check. So how much knowledge do you have?
I have a 3 knowledge, but I have a +1 to all story rolls.
It's not a story roll, though.
Okay.
This is a drum. So all you need to do is get a 5 or 6 on one of those dice. Oh,
Yeah, this is a 5. Okay, good.
sweet. So you
Like-
safe. And then we need 3 trap tokens because this will go off multiple times when you go in.
So those are the skulls?
Yeah, they're like little triangles with skulls in
Yeah.
them. And then you can kind of orient this however you want. There's 4 sides to it, so it doesn't matter too much. But however you want it for
There's
the way
only
that.
3 doors.
Oh, there's 3 doors. Sorry, I thought there was.
Yeah, there's no green on this side.
That's true.
Okay, so we might as well.
Yeah, that way it doesn't go off into the cards.
Yeah.
So that
It's
is
a
an area.
It's a ceiling spike trap, and one of them went off. Or is that one of the 3? Or is that...
It's always been weird that they've done that they have the number, but
I'm pretty sure that the first time triggers goes off, so there's only 2 left.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I would just say you put 3 there.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to do it.
That's
Okay,
true.
The other way, but okay, that's fine. I like it. All right. So that's.
If we're doing it wrong, please let us know.
Oh, no. That's one of the cool things. If people have played the game before, they'll usually tell you if you mess something up. They might not tell you in chat, but when we put it on YouTube, there's usually at least one viewer who's like, I've played this before, I know what you're doing wrong. So we found out we were making a mistake in Takanoko. We played that game a bunch of times, and it's a small mistake, but we made a mistake.
Other than the tile things, I know one time we were...
You can't place a enhancement on a tile that has bamboo on it.
Oh, really?
No.
Because it makes sense because you're putting the enhancement on
Yeah, you're
before you
fixing
grow.
the field
It does
before
make
grows.
sense,
So
but...
you have to have a panda eat it first. And then
Yeah. Huh.
And we totally blew that rule.
Yeah.
We never did that rule ever.
Nope.
I was like, really? So I looked. I'm like, nope, they're right. I just spaced it from day 1.
My turn?
That's
Yeah, we've been playing that game wrong for a year. So we will never be watch and play, you guys. We're never going to be at all as good as Rodney Smith, who knows how to play everything and teaches really, really well.
I don't know if that's never going to happen. It's just going to take us a while.
Oh, I just don't think. I would love to be as good at teaching games as Rodney Smith, but that's a dream. That's much like the Powerball dream
All
that
force.
I have. I will always have fun playing games and will always hopefully generate lots of enthusiasm for the games that
5,
we play,
6.
because that's the whole point.
Okay.
But
So, I deal 2 and I take no damage.
nice. Is it closer to death? He's closer.
Half.
How much health does that guy have?
6.
Yeah. Jeez, for the first monster you encounter, well, he is a gate guardian, so I guess it makes sense. But what a pain in the butt talks.
Yeah, but he's not damaging. Like he's not
Yeah,
dangerous.
he's just sitting there. He's a punching bag. You're like working yourself out on him.
Basically. Here are some dice.
What would you like to do, Ashley? Would you like to explore?
Or search.
Would you like to search to see if you can find things? I gotta work my way back and get another Elder Sign.
Yeah, I guess I could search.
Okay. You roll a dice, and since it's the green level, what we'll do... I got the list right over here for her. You get to roll
Roll what
it.
you get.
You get to see what you get.
It's just one die? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just roll one die. It's like roll a d6 and see what happens. What number? 4?
4. So
You get a trigger.
Cool.
Voila. What the heck is that? Oh, dude, is that rope?
Grappling hook.
That's the grappling hook.
Place rope. Oh, discard. Place rope token. Unlike the regular rope token, you may place a rope token from a lower level to an upper level.
Nice. You can basically use that to shimmy your way down into, if you want to go to that portal. I don't know if you want to, but could do that. Maybe another time. Alright, I am going to move. And forgot instead of without spending an action, so I will take one of these. And put myself down properly. In a pile of elder signs. I'm sleeping there. That's disturbing. And it is Beth's turn.
Okay. So
Grab some caffeine. While
I guess I will
You don't need
just
Anybody
go
need
into
anything
another
on
room. What's in the other room?
I'm gonna
I
get
will
some more
take
chips.
caffeine as well.
Can I have
Okay.
a room token?
Oh, sorry. You run into. Ooh, you're gonna have an adventure. So you gain a +1 knowledge skill for going in here because you're in the Library of Alexandria. And then orient this. It's just a hallway, so you'll want to kind of see how you want to orient it. And then I'm on your right, so I'm gonna need to read an adventure to you. But let me just grab some soda real quick. You want a soda too? Is that empty?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. What did I do? Did I?
Well, it's a hallway, so I can really only go one way. I came in from here. The hall. I can go that way.
3rd anniversary or something. Special for you. So those are just ranch. They're not like El Rancho or whatever.
Queso ranch.
All right.
Beef. Casing ranch.
Here you go.
Thank you. Our gracias.
Is he's making up the queso right now.
Those are pretty tasty. All right. Let's see what you come across in your adventure. I knocked them over. Okay. You feel a strange electric charge here, which is not always a good thing in this particular. After about a minute, a huge bolt of lightning strikes the center of the room, and you recognize the Greek god Zeus standing before you. He beckons you to approach him. What was that?
I don't know.
That was knocking.
Did you hear weird knocking from the other room?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure, because did you guys
It
read
was-
my Facebook post about
Yes.
the 3 blind
Yeah.
mice whistling
It was-
that happened in my living room
It's
while I
the
was by
master.
myself?
It's
Huh?
the master. He knocked 4 times.
Okay, so the Greek god Zeus is standing before you. He beckons you to approach him. You are awestruck. Make a mythos check.
My mythos is all of 2. Unless this is a story check.
So apparently
This
this
is a
really.
story check.
Okay, so I get a 3. Yay.
So apparently this really is the story of the Greek gods versus.
For real. Because I got the Zeus's thing, you're at Mount Olympus.
So I have a 6.
That's all you need. Just need one success.
Good. I get to do it more.
Okay. This is cool. Zeus knows why you're here, though he doesn't want to interfere with a mere mortal. With a mere mortal that he must help. He puts his hand out and lightning pours into your body, but instead of killing you, you're empowered. +1, are you in Mount Olympus? Oh, if you were, you would have gotten +2. You get a +1 strength.
Oh, nice.
So if it happened here, you would have gotten +2.
Damn it! I want that.
That was pretty awesome.
Yay. Alright. Hanging out here.
All right. I guess I'm gonna fight again.
Might as well, you can finish him off, I think, can't you?
If I'm incredibly lucky, yes.
Yeah,
He needs
2 more?
3.
3 more.
One more die.
1 more.
He needs 3 more successes.
Oh.
I have no audacity left, so.
Oh, jeez.
5, 6. So
That's
only
6.
2.
Yeah.
So it's not dead yet,
Good grief, that thing's gonna live forever.
but it didn't kill me at least.
True.
It only needs 1 more to die.
And during the doom phase, you're gonna get to fight it again.
That's true. And
So
hope
it'll
they'll kill it.
stop. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm done.
so. Actually? Well, I can read it if you want, since. Oh! Cube effect. Everyone gets +1 on density.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, you definitely need that.
We move creatures, but these don't move because they're not in the tomb, so you don't have to worry about that. Creature combat. So you do fight.
Mhm.
I'll take care of that right now.
Mhm.
The spawn of creatures.
And you know what? What the hell? Use that audacity to make sure for it now.
It's like money burning a hole in your pocket.
And it wouldn't have made a difference because I got 1 crit, which is enough to kill it.
The most audacious Haji.
Yes, but I get that audacity back anyway, so it's fine. Alright.
And you get an artifact.
And I get an artifact.
I'm gonna look and see what it is. The Cowl of Anubis.
Ooh.
Remember that thing? And then this is, yep, it's one of those types. So we got 2 out of the 5 that we need. And if you spend your Elder Sign, you can get rid of the gate. Which I'm assuming you want to do.
You can use your other side.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
And since, yeah.
Okay. Now these spawn
That's 2.
creatures. So on level 1, nothing spawns.
Trap room.
No, it literally says nothing spawns.
Oh.
Level 2, 1 should spawn, but it can't. Level 3, 1 should spawn, but it can't. There's no gates down there. Yeah, it just has an empty space.
Oh.
And now we do upkeep, so if anybody has anything that needs upkeep.
Oh yeah, my gun does. Roll a die on a 1, 2, or 3 discard.
Okay.
Woo!
Cool. Alright, I need a lucky. I need to do it. I have upkeep on my goggles.
Oh boy. You lost them?
No.
Roll this one, because I think.
Oh, you get stuff?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, on a 5 or 6, I gain an audacity.
Oh. That fits for so much. And then our search thingy does not change. It stays on green.
Nice.
So it does not rotate. So, and the comet track does not move. So that was a good one. We like green. And then this goes this way. And we start again.
Alright.
If you had stuff that had to be exhausted, it unexhausts. And your stuff
We've taken a short rest.
Welcome to Secrets of the Lost Temple, 5th edition. Okay, so where the heck am I? Oh, I'm in here.
You're hanging out in the elders.
No.
Cheapest thing is 8. Cheapest thing is 8.
Well, wa-dee-da-da-da. Then, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna move up that way and hopefully connect something interesting to your hallway. Nope, that's not interesting at all. I found a Corsair's cache, or cache, which that seals off the room. So I'm gonna go down this way just so that, because I'd rather seal off down here where there's less space.
Okay. So you went
Because it's basically a room. So I went yeah through.
Of
And
course,
I
yes.
have to go on a misadventure. So Ashley, flip this over to the other side and read the top.
The thick air feels of damp miasma as you track a trail of blood along the stone floor. You find its source, a giant puddle of greenish, moldy-looking blood with strange mushrooms growing out of it.
Oh boy.
Then there's a mythos symbol.
Yeah. Did I just come across a Shoggoth?
Not quite. I remember I got this one the last time.
Oh, alright, so Mythos. Everything I don't think you'll see. I do not. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So I got a whatever that is. Oh, it's a 5. I did succeed, thank God.
Okay, so I just don't read the rest.
You read the next one down as the
The
success.
gray.
The gray.
Okay. You realize that these are not mushrooms, these are Trinidad toadstools, known to attack with acidic spores that can melt a man in half.
Yeah.
You back away slowly and stay away forever, +1 courage.
Oh sweet, I got my ability back that I'm gonna lose again as soon as I fight something.
Although I still think it's impressive that
Bad
the
blood
option
and
is
really
that
bad.
you eat the ignorance is bliss option, where you eat them, you feel
You get
horrible,
disease.
but you don't actually die.
Yeah. But you get diseased. Which there's 2. I don't know. Is disease one of them? There's one status where you actually become a beast in the game. You
wow.
get lycanthropy, or you become a vampire, or
That's
you turn
cool.
into a zombie, and you spend the rest of the game trying to kill people until you get a cure. You.
Alright. So can you search in any room?
Oh,
Yeah.
I got courage back, I forgot.
Yeah.
Only 2 though.
So still courage.
Yeah. No.
That's true. It sucks that you only get half back. You think after you're done fighting it, you should just you'd be like, I kicked that thing's ass. Give me some courage.
Should we just keep going, trying to find the gates and closing them, or?
It's totally up to you. If you want to search, I mean,
I got stuff, so.
We haven't moved up on the comic track yet, so.
Well, we might as well search when we have some options while we have time.
No. I'm totally up to you. You don't have to.
I mean, but.
Right now, I think we're safe to do whatever we feel like doing. We don't have to feel pressure. We've already closed 2 gates.
Yep.
Now, I might be eating those words later.
So, compass.
Adventure.
Okay. In the darkness, you hear a rhythmic buzzing. You find a man strapped to a thick iron chair being electrocuted every 30 seconds. What's with you in electricity? He begs you to pull the lever to release him and then falls unconscious. But, which lever? Make a knowledge check. You need 2 successes.
Okay, I have a 4 at the moment.
So you get 5.
It is a story?
Yep.
Then I have a 5, yes. So, I have no successes. 2 2s, a 3, and 2 4s.
You
You
can
could
spend
audacity
an audacity
reroll.
to reroll.
Yeah, sure, why not? Although,
Save this man.
electrocuting him is fun. Wow!
Massive successes.
4 4s and a 2.
I should have spent 2 audacity to make it so it would have 4s would have counted.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright. You think as hard as you can, but your head hurts. You pull the first lever. Hard! At first, nothing happens. Seconds later, a huge bolt of lightning courses through the man, turning him into cinders and ash. -1 audacity. It would have been so good if you could have succeeded because you would have gotten a companion.
Yeah.
That is hysterical, though. Like the fact that all the cards we pulled so far have been themed around the Greek gods.
Zeus, electricity. It's like Olympus is going against Ryla
Yeah.
in like the biggest Sunday fight ever.
Right, it's great. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Wow. Like instead of the WWE, it's like the Z, and C. What
Yeah.
would you like to do? Something.
It's the popular kids versus the goths. Anyway, all right. So, I have a turn. I can do things that don't involve other things. I will go ahead and use one of my free movements.
Okay.
And if you would please take me into the thing, so I can pick up a
Yeah.
thing for free, and then I'll move 1 more to explore.
Why was that so hard? This is why I don't play dexterity games. Hold on, here we go. You find... Ooh, this is going to be a gate.
Oh.
A Chamber of the Ages. There's dinosaur skeletons.
Ooh.
You get +1 to any attribute of your choice.
Oh, sick. I'm gonna take strength.
Since this goes any direction, I'm just going to do this.
Yeah. Thank you.
Alright, so electricity, things happen. You pass out, but then you wake up and something's there.
What creepy thing will be in here with me now?
A menacing mist, because they're fun.
Okay. A menacing mist. Move combating adventurer and this creature to Mongol's Hall.
Oh, that's like way down there. That's not 3rd level?
Yep.
You get sucked.
That's
to the bottom.
with the effect. It's his effect, I think. So it's only if I roll 1.
Oh, yes, that's right. If
Yeah.
he damages you and you roll 1, he has to actually damage you too.
Okay.
That's poopy.
Yep. I mean, well, yeah, kind of. Okay. So I'm probably gonna be fighting him. I might regret that, but I'm probably gonna be fighting him. Alright. So, I have 5 dice to fight him now, which is useful. So let's go ahead, and my action will be to go ahead and combat him.
Mhm.
What the hell?
How much courage do you get hit for?
2.
Oh, it's not bad.
No, that puts me.
It's really scary mist. It's the black fog from Lost.
Yeah. Alright, so.
Does that have electricity in it too?
Yeah, it does.
do damage to you though?
Yep. Because it has a damage 4. I only hit it for 1, so it would do 3. I reduce it by 2 automatically from this.
But it still does 1.
So it still does 1, which it will do minimum anyway. So, but I still do hurt it for 1 because it has no defense. So.
It's a really good thing you can teleport.
Yes. Well, the teleportation doesn't allow me to change levels. It just allows me to have my full movement for free. But doesn't matter. I can just explore down here.
By the way, did you get your souls for the last thing you killed?
Nope.
You did not.
It was 3.